Hello and welcome to the IPL2, where our top priority is to provide you with resources you can trust. This is an automated training tutorial. Our subject today will be encyclopedias. Have you used an encyclopedia recently? Or do you rely mostly on the internet? Remember, everyone on the planet now has the ability to post information on the internet. This is a wonderful new development, but it also requires that you proceed with caution when looking for information on the internet. For example, I could tell you that Mozart was buried in an unmarked grave, that Beethoven was Austrian, and that J.S. Bach's second wife bore him 13 children within 20 years, and you might very well believe me. However, one of these facts is actually incorrect. Mozart did in fact die so poor that he could not afford a funeral, and Anna Magdalena Volken really did present Bach with 13 children in 20 years, but Beethoven was not Austrian. He was German. What if you had trusted all of my initial assertions? You would have been misinformed. Correct, reviewed, and trustworthy information is one of the primary purposes of the IPL2. Allow me to show you our page of free online encyclopedias. First, click on Resources by Subject. Next, from the directory of subjects, click on Reference. On the left side of this page, you should see a menu. Click on Encyclopedias. We will explore this particular page in depth. The resources on this page fall into three basic categories: general reference, provincial, and topical. I will describe each of these categories, and I will show you an example of each. Scroll down until you see the link entitled Encyclopedia.com. Click on the link. A new window should pop up. This is an example of the first category of resources, general reference. Encyclopedia.com is a very handy resource because it draws from all sorts of other highly credible resources, some of which might actually cost you money if you tried to access them directly. But through Encyclopedia.com, it is all free. Let's look at what comes up when we search for Beethoven. This is the first entry. See, I told you he was German. You can access articles on Beethoven from the Encyclopedia of World Biography, the Concise Oxford Dictionary of Music, the UXL Encyclopedia of World Biography, the Columbia Encyclopedia, and more. Plus, each page has suggestions for further reading and help for citing the source. Let's go back to the Encyclopedias page. A few of the resources listed here are about specific regions, which is the second category of reference I told you about. An example, right at the top of the page, is the Encyclopedia Dubuque, a resource all about the city called Dubuque, located in Iowa. Try clicking on the link. You see how it is based on the reference book by Robert Joseph Redding. This is a website based on a great deal of knowledge gained through research and a strong interest in the area. Although the website may only seem useful to someone committed to doing research on this particular area, the wealth of knowledge here would be difficult to find elsewhere. The IPL2 encourages good, reliable information on a specific topic, even a narrow one. Now, let's discuss the third type of resource on the Encyclopedias page, the topical resource. This is a resource that is concentrated not on a particular place, but on a particular type of study. It is the most common type of resource present on this page. Click on the link for Perseus Digital Library. Perseus is a digital library dedicated to ancient literature and historical texts. It includes Homeric verse in the original Greek, actual accounts of experiences during the American Civil War, full texts of plays by authors such as Shakespeare and Marlowe, and much more. Most importantly, every entry on this website is documented. You can see a citation for the original print document and usually the name of the person who digitized it. What else can you find on the Encyclopedias page? Look around and do some exploring on your own. Remember, you can find an article on just about anything on the internet, but you won't know for sure that it's correct. The IPL2 strives to show people resources that are derived from credible documents that were uploaded by qualified experts in the field and that are clearly and logically organized for your convenience. I hope you've learned what to look for in an online resource. If you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to write to the IPL2 by clicking on the Ask an IPL2 Librarian icon on the upper right-hand corner of the home page. Happy researching!